Welcome to the new property. There's quite a bit of changes that need to happen. Look at this, beautiful at night. This is literally about to fall off. Can you see how this wood is expanded? So if I just lean over and dropped, I could fall easily. A child could just run off. Hello. What's happening, people? Assalamu alaikum. Why don't you come in? Welcome to the new property, to the new addition. As you come inside now, got a decent sized hallway, and then boom, nice spacious lounge, multiple seating areas, nice little dining table here. Now bearing in mind, everything that you see was already included in the property, so none of this is our taste or our design. There's quite a bit of changes that need to happen, but overall, we're quite happy with the purchase. We're happy with the space. Let's give you a little tour. So we'll start off with this side of the living room. So you've got a nice spacious L-shaped sofa here. Two big double glazed windows that you can actually open up fully. Nice little, what do you call them? French windows? No, they're not French windows. What do you call these? Right onto the little garden area there. See, it's a bit dark now, but nice breeze comes through here at night. And then here we've got, what do you call these again?
Slated
wooden slates behind the TV. This is like a little feature wall there. It looks all right, but I think all the furniture is pretty much going to be changed, needs an upgrade. But then we have these lovely, nice little diagonal staircases with marble floors. I love the design of the stairs, actually. I think that's the main USP of this place. And over here, we got a nice, lovely design of wooden slates going all the way up to the high ceilings. Look, this ceiling is huge. Like, this is probably what? God knows, 6 meters? 7 meters? That's really high ceilings. And then over here we've got the open plan kitchen. Now you see this kitchen, I'm not a fan of it at all. Now if you come closer, you'll see why. Like even the worktops, it's cheap wood. You can tell it's deteriorated, and it's not even that old apparently. It was installed 3-4 years ago, but you pay cheap, you pay twice. Remember that. Even the fridge, I mean look, just the quality of the wood is cheap MDF. Like I've never really, look. Falling apart, but you know what that means? That means we need to redesign everything. We've done like a specification on what we want to do. We've used a bit of AI, and we've got our interior designer. She came in today, she took all the measurements, the contractors came, so everything was noted down on what we want to change. So yeah, watch this space. We'll do another video on the refurb process, and then we have this huge pool table, which is actually so heavy. But me and Jamal have been playing. I've been cooking him a lot of the times actually. We just finished the game. But I like this pool table, but it's just too much. It's taking up too much space. So we have to move this, probably sell it or get rid of it, and then just redesign the whole space, because we're thinking of turning that area there, this first part of the living room. We're thinking of turning that into maybe a bedroom and putting some stud partition walls here, over here. Getting some extra beds in there, so obviously that increases the rental income. We don't know yet, we have to see if it's feasible financially. But this section, all these sofas you see, this is gonna go, this rubbish footrest here is gonna go. The floor, now the thing is with the floor, we thought of changing the floor because it's not bad marble, but it's not top quality marble. What we're thinking to do instead to save on cost is to give it a proper deep clean and like sand it down. Apparently it can refresh it, make it look as new. Don't know about that, but we're gonna have to see, rather than just splashing out on buying new marbles and having to install that. Because if you think about the space here, we're looking at 60-70 meters of marble, and they're not cheap. So good quality marble, you're probably looking at about 700 to 800 dirhams per meter, which is about 60-70 pound a meter. If you work that out, that's a decent amount of money. If you come outside, I love these, don't love the curtains, but I love these big, huge windows, sliding doors, or windows, doors, whatever you want to call them. And then this is the best part. Come here. The light, let me turn on the light, okay. Don't mind the little, what do you call it? Chest press machine, but look at this, beautiful at night. Even during the day, it's so beautiful. Some nice spotlights in the pool. So you've got here is like a shared community pool. Well, each section has their own access to this pool. You've got about 7, 8, or I think 9 or 10 properties that use this space, but it's always empty during the day, so it's like quiet season, September. but it's good for me because I can go in there, you know, just chill, go for a cold plunge in the morning. So yeah, lovely. And then here you got some nice seating area here. All of this also is going to change, but I mean, at the moment we're just using it to, you know, do some work, have some tea, coffee, maybe some snacks. This table will change as well. This little chair here is quite cool, but I actually fell off it today. Imagine the way I fell off this chair today. It's not safe, you see? So that's gonna go. We're gonna change that. We're gonna get rid of this fake grass and replace it with another version. This cactus tree there, that's gonna go. The floor here, as you can see, there's quite like stains on the floor. So we're gonna clean that out properly as well with, I think they're gonna use like a pressure washer to get rid of the tough stains. This tree, we was advised to get rid of it because it's actually taking up unnecessary space. We'll leave that one because that's good for using it as a natural light blocker. We're going to call it shade. This one, we're going to remove this to give more access to this area here, because this area here, we want to make it into a barbecue area so guests can come and if they want to use the barbecue equipment, they can do that. And then put more fake grass up until the end there so it doesn't look half finished with the fake grass there and then half of it not finished. And then here, you can see we got some stone area. Looks quite cool, but what we're thinking to close this off and add more tiles, extend this bit with tiles and just leave half of this section with stones. So we'll increase the seating area towards the wall and then have some decorations on this wall here, like a mirror, you know, like Moroccan decorations and bits and bobs. Anyways, I don't get myself bothered with designing the little decorations and finishing touches because I'm not an interior designer and I don't have time for that and I generally don't enjoy it. In Austria, I get frustrated. I just want something, clip my fingers, I can come in and everything is nice. We're developers or not, interior designers at the end of the day. So overall, you know what? Let me show them the kitchen design actually that we use ChatGPT for. Now we're not gonna go for this specific exact same kitchen, but just to give the designer like the kind of image that we wanted. So we'll keep the same general layout, but you see over there, that empty space there, we're gonna continue it like a U shape. So we'll have the island here, but then instead of not utilizing this space, we wanna have like 2 chairs, like a breakfast bar where people can come, sit down, have their breakfast. The appliances, we're gonna change the hob. Hob needs to change. We'll get the, what do you call that?
Extractor fan?
Yeah, that. We'll get the extractor fan. New fridge. Fridge is, I don't even want to show you what the fridge looks like. Fridge is very mashed up. This is gonna go, this is ugly. Gonna remove these shelves and then make it integrated into the wall. So the microwave will go in. You'll have your kettle area and your mug, whatever, inside rather than having it outside like this. And then this will go all the way up to the ceiling. And also we're thinking of getting this area here, having an integrated dishwasher space for it as well. So overall the material will be a lot more sturdy and a lot more quality. So like even in 5, 6, 7 years, like this, I think this is even 3 years, it will look very, very good for its age. That's just obviously with maintenance and getting the right materials. Now this mirror here, we actually like this. So let me know what you guys think. Keep the mirror here, keep this little shelf section, we'll get rid of that too. The design on the walls there, we don't like at all. Like that just looks ugly. I think they just, you know, just kind of slapped it on and hope for the best. The clock as well, it doesn't even bloody work. Get rid of that. And this painting just looks like some 7-year-old just scribbled in class. That's definitely gonna go. Probably get a huge painting to cover that area. And then here, get a nice new L-shaped or 2-seater sofa with a footrest, but not this ugly yellow color. You know what, we were thinking to actually save on cost, to be creative. In Morocco, you can actually get the stitching done, custom made, and it'll look brand new, as if you bought it from a store, and it will be beautiful, any material you want, handcrafted, rather than having to go to a furniture shop and paying for like 600-700 euros for one of these. And you can even change the padding inside to make it more comfy and cushiony if that's what you wanted. This one's not too bad, but I think we might just do that as well. Oh yeah, let's show you the downstairs bathroom. The downstairs bathroom, this was actually recently done by the seller as well. This one is 1 out of 3 in the property. Now I'm not too against this color actually. I wouldn't usually go for a black bathroom, but it looks nice. It looks alright, it looks different. Having the same color in every bathroom is just not something I like. So I don't mind this. We'll probably keep this bathroom the way it is, but add another. So this is a washer dryer, I think, at the moment. So we'll add a dryer in there separately rather than relying on the washer to do the drying as well. These, oh my God, this was the first thing I saw and I hate about this property. Like the color theme they've gone for with the wood, just so ugly. And you can tell it's cheap MDF wood. Look, I don't know if you can see in the shot, but just scratches, cheap MDF. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace all of these, and this area here, I don't know why they've left it open. We're gonna close this off as well. So yeah, going back to the frames will be changed. We're gonna get, you know, the natural kind of wooden you see nowadays, the nice wood color, like a light brown, even a darker brown, but not this kind of dark. This is like close to, I don't even know what this is. This is like gray or like grayish brownish. So all these frames are gonna be changed, and the doors. This is, like, if I was to punch this door, I could probably push my hand through. So that's got to go. What else? So we're gonna get a nice new coffee table there. The TV stand definitely will change. Now let's go upstairs. Let's take you to the second part of the house. Look at the little floating staircase. Not bad, eh? Don't get me started on the wallpaper. This is definitely will go in as well. Even this side, this whole side there, this is gonna get stripped off and replaced. The spotlights, they will be replaced. This just looks cheap. Something's been removed there. It's probably like a smoke alarm or something. The vents, the covers are gonna be changed. As you can see here, there's probably been some leak coming from the central air conditioning system. So the AEC is actually integrated. So that's gonna be changed. Moving along, we've got the first double bedroom here. This one's a lovely, nice, open, spaced bedroom. Now, there's not much that's going to be changed about this bedroom other than obviously removing the wallpaper on that side, repainting this side. This is lovely. This can stay. I like what they've done here. This is nice. Curtains obviously will be changed. All the spotlights as well. So that's actually the garden view. Can't see much now, but it's a beautiful view. You know, when you wake up and you see that, you just feel peaceful. Don't know what that's for, but here you've got like a 42 inch, I'd say. You can bring it out, you can switch it over to this side. 2 floating bedside tables, we'll probably change those as well. But going to the bathroom, oh, a lot of work is needed in here. But so, where do we start? Tiles, look at this. Look at this Moroccan plumbing, Moroccan decorations. This is literally about to fall off. If I punch this quite hard, that'll fall off. That's dangerous. Look, cracks. I know exactly what they've done. They've tried to drill this shower screen into the tiles and then they end up cracking half the bloody tiles. This is why you have to get a good quality builder. I know the guy just grabbed someone from the streets and just said, come do my tiling for me. But this is all gonna go. All of this just looks cheap tiling. The color is not nice. We're gonna have to change the sink too because it's too heavy and too large, too wide. So we're gonna increase the shower screens all the way to the end so water doesn't come out. And yeah, I mean, the toilet is pretty much gonna stay. We'll change the nozzles for the spray guns. And here, this is a big nuisance. So the way this is the problem as well. The architects, when they were designing this place, don't know why they didn't think of this. When you open the door, anyone can just go boom, smack into the wardrobes, and as you can see over the years, it's called damage. So what we're thinking to do, we can't really change the frames in terms of opening it up inwards or outwards because it doesn't make sense. And to obviously save on cost, what we're gonna do is, after we replace the door, because they're gonna go anyways, we'll get door stops at the top, which you've seen like office buildings or any general buildings to kind of like reduce the force and let it stop at a certain point here. And then at the bottom you'll have also door stops too, so when they open, even if they like smacked it open, it will just stop. And then removing these shelves, these wardrobe doors, they will no longer open outwards like this. It will merely just be a sliding wardrobe doors. They tuck into each other. That way we don't have to worry about opening the door and having this open, and just, yeah, it becomes so much more like seamless. That's the first bedroom, first ensuite. Let's go to the next bedroom. Oh yeah, so in the hallway actually, this side, again, wallpaper is gonna be stripped off. I hate wallpaper. I just never understood why. Obviously I understand why people do it to save cost, but they generally don't look nice. I don't know what to say, but yeah. So this is the second bedroom. So you can see this little small stuff. Need to replace the switch, the light switch here. Don't mind the mess here. I slept here last night, didn't do my bed, so don't judge me. But yeah, what do you think? Little armchair, not too comfortable, but this room is not too bad as well. Again, you got the wooden slates here. This one actually doesn't have central, I don't know what you call it, integrated AC unit. This one's just a manual one like this. This needs to change as well because it doesn't release power. Here, one of those nice open windows that you can actually see the pool area from. But what they've done, look at how stupid and dangerous this is. There's no window sill. So if I just leaned over and dropped, I could fall easily. A child could just run off. They've put no barriers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put individual glass window sills, like you see there, across, opposite in the upper apartment. And we're gonna have multiple small ones rather than one just big long one. Because if we get one big long one, over time they become unsteady and you can shake them. Whereas if you get individual small ones, they're just fixed in place and they won't move over time. I'm not too sure about the color. It's a bit too cool white, they call it, I think. And you see here, this was actually already damaged when we came in. This bedside table cabinet, it's meant to be the same as that one. So that's gonna get replaced as well. So it's a big list. It's actually a full-on refurb we're looking at here. And then the bathroom. The bathroom, again, same as the other one. Rubbish tiles, literally falling apart. The shower glass on this one cracked. The sink will be replaced. Tile floors, the walls, everything's gonna be replaced. We're gonna go for a nice marble or standard tiles, but good quality and nice color as well. You don't have to spend too much, but you just gotta be creative. And ideally, if you can, I know everyone might not have the budget or the extra funds to do so, but try and work with an interior designer. Just because they're interior designer doesn't mean they have to be expensive. They just got to be creative and know how to save costs. Any interior designer can splash 100 grand on a refurb. That's not hard. I can do that. Give me 100 grand and I'll make something look really nice. The real interior designer can use limited funds and resources to make something look extremely effective with a limited budget. That's what I call a real good interior designer. Not just someone who can just splash money. But yeah, a little tip for you guys there. Oh, before I forget actually. One thing I forgot to mention, if you see here, can you see how this wood is expanded? Why? Cheap MDF wood, rubbish. When water enters into it, it expands out over time and it causes that. And this prevents the door from locking. You see? Don't go cheap on your door frames. This is one of the first things someone looks at when they enter a room or a property. Door frames are so important, and obviously the door itself. But yeah, that's a nice little proper in detailed house review. If you think I've left anything out, or if you think there's certain things that we should include that I haven't mentioned, or what ideas you can give us, please let us know, because we're gonna be giving you the full A to Z walkthrough on start to finish on this refurb. But we'll see you on the next video and look forward to catching you on the next one. Peace.